All right, and so we are back looking to get to the next round or go through Sabrina. Always difficult. Her Ursaluna is not fun, and her lead is also not great. As soon as she gets up that trick room, it becomes really hard to deal with her. So trying to work on that, and I figured out which side her mons come on versus which side my mons come out on. So it's important because that'll determine what stat boost my Nidoqueen is gonna get. My Nidoqueen, of course, has download, and so actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna get rid of Earth Power for this and give it Protect. So there's many ways that this battle can go, but it is important that I have a strong first turn out of the gate. So this is basically the plan. Earth Power is not needed for this fight, so I'll get rid of it. What I have, do I need Dragon? I don't think I need Dragon Pulse either. Snarl and Dark Pulse are probably better. Flamethrower I would need for the Brute Bonnet. You know what? Let's drop Dragon Pulse for now. Okay, so this is the basic idea. So the basic idea is I lead with Nidoqueen. I have the Shucca Berry just in case for the Ursaluna. That's the basic premise there. Download, so I put it on the side with the Indeedee, which means that for some reason the Hatterene actually has higher defense than special defense. So that would mean that my special attack would raise if I was on that side. But what I want to be on is actually the side with Indeedee, so that my attack raises. That'll give my Poison Jab the ability to take the Hatterene out in one shot. Dark Pulse, Protein, although Protein doesn't matter for this. Expert Belt Hydreigon should take out the Indeedee first turn. So that should be a really strong first turn, make it a 6-on-4, and then it's a matter of outmaneuvering. There are many ways that the turns can go. What I am going to do is I brought Luna here. Now, for the most part, Luna would be relatively useless except for Misty Surge. And you know what? I don't need it to be, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably want its defense to be up. Defense up, attack down should be fine. I think that the reason being is that all I'm doing this for is to get the Misty Surge up. Specifically when the Ursaluna's coming in. So the Ursaluna's got the Flame Orb Guts, and Misty Surge will stop any statuses from occurring. So he won't get burned, which means that he won't get that insane power boost. I mean, Ursaluna's still strong, but let's take what we can get. Plus defense, minus attack. So a bold nature. And I gave it the Colbur because I could potentially be swapping into... there are more dark moves, right, than anything else. So I don't know. Potentially a Crunch. Potentially a swap into a Knockoff. Those would be rough. So Colbur to hopefully take a little bit of that damage off. Take a little bit of that bite off. But worst case, I get him out there and I get to change the terrain. And that's the most important thing. Cayman, my Shaman just has been reliable. Once I get rid of the Psychic terrain, then my Kangaskhan actually can, with like Fake Out and can actually use Fake Out and Sucker Punch. So that's cool. And I'm bringing this out in case I want to do some sort of shenanigans. Without the Ursaluna being burned, Facade basically becomes useless, making high horsepower its number one go-to. And with high horsepower being its go-to, it should always go for that. I could hopefully switch in. So the two flying types, it'll be good against it'll be good against like the Brute Bonnet as well. Bring in the Drought to strengthen my flamethrowers with Cerberus. So those are kind of the ideas. Double battles are really not my forte, but hey, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna see what can happen. And we're looking at, okay, and I'm bringing up my damage calculator. Okay. All right, so Sabrina it is. Let's just save it here. And hopefully my plan, at least the starting off plans, go according to plan. I have Giga Drain on my Shaman so that I can hopefully heal myself. I put leftovers on the Shaman. Maybe the Papa Berry or whatever it's called to weaken ice moves might be better against the Porygon, but I figured I'm probably thick enough to take a hit anyways. So here we go. This is what we wanted to see and what we're worried about. We can't go for really a special attack against the Hatterene because it's got high special defense and its special defense goes up. So I'm going to Poison Jab. That from my calcs should do well, and I'm going to Dark Pulse on the Indeedee, and that should kill it with the Expert Belt. Modest Expert Belt should be enough. There we go. Okay. So Indeedee was close. It was like exactly 100%. So that's really good. Poison Jab is not close. And now it just, I don't know what they're going to bring in, but we might have to maneuver around. Hopefully the Gardevoir comes out. That's, yes. Yes. That's what I want to see. Okay. That's not that bad. This is actually pretty good. This is pretty good. So we're going to see a Trick Room likely come out from the Porygon. Likely. But it might go for Ice Beam. I would think possibly on, or probably on my Nidoqueen. Maybe not if the Gardevoir is seeing the kill and going for it. But I'm going to Poison Jab because that should take out the Gardevoir. And I'm going to Snarl. And Snarl just to weaken the Porygon 2's special attack for the rest. Because I'm not, it's got the Eviolite. There's nothing that I'm going to do there. Take a little bit, give a little bit of damage to the Gardevoir. That's fine as well. But not necessary. Okay. So that's 3 Mons out. What does the Porygon do? Probably Trick Room, I would think. Ice Beam. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good actually. Hey, thank you, Nil, so much. Appreciate it very, very much. Hope you're having a great day. Okay, so now the Ursaluna comes out. The Ursaluna should be going for Protect. And we should be seeing an Ice Beam coming in from the Porygon 2. So not ideal right now. But what I'm going to do So definitely the Nidoqueen, I have to switch it out because the Porygon should theoretically be going for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in, well, so bring in Luna. Luna's going to be definitely the stopping the Flame Orb. So that's the idea because of the ability. And do I want to switch? Yeah, you know what? I do want to switch. And I think that bringing in my Cayman is... Actually, maybe not the best. Maybe Big Mom is the best. Okay, I'm going to bring in Big Mom. Going to go for a double switch here. So this, if it does what I think it's going to do, is going to stop the Ursaluna from getting burnt. So let's see. Trick Room. Okay, we kind of expected that. And he's not burnt. Exactly. There we go. Perfect. So now it's got Crunch, weakened special attack. I am thinking... So I'm thinking it's going to be an Ice Beam or a Thunderbolt into... So basically doubling in on the left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Reflect. And I'm going to Mega... and fake out the Ursaluna so that they only go one in on the left, and I get a Reflect up. So that should make everything a lot easier against the Ursaluna and against the Brute Bonnet that's still in the back. Oh, really? I'll take that. Okay, we get the Reflect. So that's really big. They could still double in. I'm thinking that I want to switch to Cayman. If Ice Beam is going into my Big Mom, then I'm going to Drain Punch to get some health back and attack the Ursaluna. High horsepower. Okay. Oh, I'm slower than the Porygon. I didn't even do that on purpose. I wish I would have. Oh, okay, it's teleporting. Negative priority. That's why. Okay, so I am looking at probably a knockoff. Do I still have the Reflect up? That's the big question. So, whoops, not meant to run. Trick Room. Oh, it says no Veil. Okay. What does the Brute Bonnet have? Leaf Blade, Close Combat, Spore, Knockoff. I'm really just gonna try to take this thing out, and I'm gonna Drain Punch because Drain Punch is good against whatever comes in. And I hope, okay, that's actually the ideal situation, that they attacked both sides. Giga Drain should take out the Ursaluna. Amazing. Amazing. This is actually going better than I expected. Ooh, that's good damage. Okay. Now, the problem is that this thing's got close combat. So it obviously... I shouldn't say obviously, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to go for close combat. on my Kangaskhan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch, and I think that's risky. But it's not going to go for knockoff. It can't knock off my Mega Stone. And I've got the Colbur Berry anyways. Do I risk going to Charizard? I think... No. Who's the better risk? I think risking this is better. So what am I doing? So Cayman is going to protect, and I'm going to switch. That's what I'm going to do here. I need to find a way to take out the Brute Bonnet. Once the Brute Bonnet is out, I should be fine. Knockoff. Oh, wow. Really? Really? It doubled into there. I wish I brought the, I put the Charizard in. Okay. So, if it's doubling into there, now I'm faster. I almost want to... Oh wait, it might not double anymore. Is the Brute Bonnet stuck? No, it had the booster energy, so it's up in attack. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... How much does Giga do? So, Shaman... My Shaman level 59 against the Porygon 2. Okay, so against the Porygon 2, if I did Energy Ball instead... So let me switch this to Giga Drain. Apparently I didn't switch it. Okay, so if I have Giga Drain is going to do 25 to 29, and then if I have Freezing Glare, Articuno, Galarian Articuno, level 59. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be anywhere near enough, but it might see the kill there. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to swap. I think I'm going to risk it. Swap and a swap. No, a swap to Big Mom. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it like this. Because the Mega Kangaskhan is good. It's really good. I like it a lot. But I don't think it's something that I need to keep necessarily. Okay, knockoff shouldn't do anything crazy. Trick Room, we expected Trick Room. And now, okay, now my Reflect wore off, but if I can't switch, but Thunderbolt I don't think will kill me. And I'm gonna Flamethrower. And I'm going to... Let me just double check. So Porygon, sorry, Charizard, level 59. I put Drought. Probably should have brought, instead of Drought, I probably should have brought Delta Stream. Where's Drought? Okay. Drought. Okay, no, Thunderbolt doesn't do anything crazy. So this is gonna take out the Brute Bonnet. It's gonna do about 50%, 50 to 60% to me. That's okay though. Oh, that is horrible. Okay. Whew. What are the odds? 10%. Okay, so now we're looking at the Porygon 2. And the Porygon 2 against my Kangaskhan. Okay, I'm not gonna... I never made my Mega Kangaskhan, but even against my Kangaskhan, it doesn't do enough damage. Let's call it singles. No, doubles. Okay, awesome. So, I switch to Cerberus, and I Drain Punch to get some health back. And it should be Thunderbolting, which I resist. Awesome. And Drain Punch to get some health back. Amazing. Then, you know what? We play it safe. We protect and we Drain Punch. So now I'm normal type, so nothing will be super effective, although Thunderbolt will be neutral. Really? Drain Punch. There we go. Okay, got it. Nice and easy. I'm really surprised actually that I didn't lose anyone. Let's get where is it? Which one was my... Oh yeah, the Ampharos was my shiny. While I'm here, Gardevoirite and the shiny charm. Cool. We'll heal. Oh, and we'll save. Whew. Okay, that was sweaty. Okay, and now what do we need to do? Now what we need to do... I didn't change my team on the layout. Now we're going to bring in our regular team. This is our lead. And I like having him in. Okay, cool. Should have probably leveled up. Okay, we're leveling up. Nothing, wow, really. Calm Mind? No. Okay, thanks. Pyro Ball. 90 accuracy, but I don't get hurt. Okay, let's do it. Hyper Voice. Over Snarl in general, I think, is good. Okay. And actually, what I need to do is this guy. So this guy, and I keep forgetting to rename these guys that I got on the side, so I need to give them a nickname. Okay, so you need to learn Dragon Pulse, finally. Okay, over Dragon Breath, sure. There we go. Man, I got this at the beginning of the game. To make Air Cutter, sure. I guess over Poison Jab. Might as well level this up. Okay, Stockpile. You're not fast enough for Encore to ever really be useful, I don't think. Sludge Bomb. We like Sludge Bomb. Probably never going to use Amnesia. Gunk Shot? I guess. Level up. Buttercup. There we go. And let's rename these guys. So, nickname 2. Mirror B. And who else? Swalot. Let's nickname him. Oh, her. Bella. Alright, so we don't need Bella, but Primordial Sea is really big. So having Primordial Sea as an option is going to be massive. Having you're just good to have. Pretty frail, but could be useful at certain situations and was useful in certain situations. We need to see what the ability that Larry has is. Please be something. Okay. Not my favorite. Not my favorite for sure. but not a negative. Let's see. I don't think that you get a secondary ability or a hidden ability. Yeah, okay. And I always just lead with Perugly because I don't mind losing Perugly. And so because I don't mind losing Perugly, it's my lead. So what are we looking at next? Now we have to decide... Now I have to decide what side or which pathway I'm going, right? Because I will have beaten... So I either have to go the snow route. Yeah, that's the idea. I either have to go route 12 or the bike route. And so the snow route has permanent snow, then permanent sun. And the other way's got permanent sandstorm. Permanent sandstorm is really rough, and then permanent rain. And for permanent rain, it basically means that I would need to bring Charizard in. And I don't really want to. Eesh. Both options suck. But I think the snow I'll be able to get through easier. And because I'll be able to get through the snow easier, I think I'd rather fight the sun. Because even if I bring the drought up, I'm still weak to water. But the sun I could possibly take advantage of. I've got a lot of Firemons myself. And I could switch with... sometimes at least bringing in... It won't work for everything, but for some things it'll work to bring my Swallow. Okay, so I'm gonna go I'm gonna go that way. So let's Poke Rider, let's come to Vermilion, and let's start building our team. So, the first thing that we have to fight is Route 12 Rocker Luca. And he's got a Piloswine. That'll be level 65-ish, right? Might even be weaker, to be honest with you. Okay, it's got Earthquake Roar, Icicle Crash, and Stealth Rock, so it's looking to get Stealth Rocks up. And so... And it's got thick fat, I have to remember that. Or, I don't really have to remember it, I guess. Okay, Kangaskhan, level 68. You know what? I'm just gonna store everything. Water would be ideal, except that I don't have a lot very strong water guys. And okay, how would you do if I went Huntail? Huntail is now level 60, will now be level 68. Okay. Not good enough. Okay. If I brought Charizard, my Charizard with Drought, let's say Flamethrower, level 68, not even close. Even with a Charcoal. Not even close. But let's export. What about then? Maybe I could try going like Grass. What if I went Shaman? Level 68. Nope. Abomasnow. Level 68. Nope. What else do I have? Is Hariyama faster? Hariyama, close combat. Oh, I'm not even fat. Wait, actually, 68. 103. That might be the way. What if I was adamant? If I'm adamant, I'm still faster, and I just directly one shot as long as I have the black belt with close combat. So that's pretty good to know. I probably would have like a fake out as well. Cool. And what if instead so that would just stop the rocks, which would be really, really nice. What if instead I went Infernape? So Infernape has what, Hyper Cutter, if I remember correctly? Yeah, Hyper Cutter. And if I was level 68, close combat is not a guaranteed kill. So Hariyama is definitely the way to go. So we're gonna get Hariyama. Hariyama. Sumo. Hariyama leads, and we are going to rare candy him up. I'm pretty sure he has close combat, right? Or superpower, or one of those things. Yeah, he's got close combat. Cool. And I'm pretty sure he learns... Move, relearn. Fake out for sure is great. Over belly drum, we won't have time for that. Having some coverage moves would be nice as well. I can't believe he learns brine. Knockoff. Knockoff is great. That's an amazing move. Let's maybe get rid of Wake Up Slap. And does he have anything else that's in here? Ooh, Heavy Slam. Okay, I like having one of those types of options. That'll be useful. Okay. Then we need to make you Adamant. And because Adamant outspeeds, then we need to I might have gone too fast there. Black Belt. Black Belt? Yeah, let's give him the Black Belt. That should be good enough for most everything that we need. Okay. So. Black Belt taken care of. Beautiful. He's Adamant, level 68. Oh, that's the Infernape. Okay. Let's take my notes. So this is going to take a little bit of time. Apologize in advance. But I really, really feel like this is a run that I can salvage. So, Piloswine despite the losses. Heliolisk. We've got Nidoqueen that we're fighting. We've got a Yanmega. And we've got a Walrein. Okay, Walrein, though, what's cool about the Walrein, so against, well, the Piloswine, we have Hariyama. Against the Walrein, it only has Blizzard. Walrein. And we're looking at Ace Trainer, Luca. Blizzard, Toxic, Protect, and Substitute. I almost want to bring my Iron Treads if possible. Level 68. It's not great. Not great. I don't have another. I only have 2 steel types. I don't have another one that would be good for this. So let's maybe, what can I do? Ghost Fire. I found out actually that Regenerator doesn't work, so what's the other ability? And I have the Thick Club, which is probably what I'm going to want to give him. Thick Club, give to Felix here. And so we want to come back up here. And just see what we're dealing with. Since regenerator doesn't work anyways. Oops. Oh, come on. Let's see what Felix can do. Passes through the foe's barriers. Does Infiltrator work on Protect? Not Protect, on Substitute? Does Infiltrator work on or against Substitute? Pass through the opposing foe's barriers and strike. Pass through the opposing barriers, Substitute, and the like, and strikes. Okay, so that's pretty cool, actually. So that might be an idea that we go with. Let's level it up anyway, since we pulled it out. Retaliate. No, I'd rather have Bone Nemerang. Okay, and then for him, we're going to move relearn. Shadowbone is kind of nice to have. It's a stab move. We don't need Willow. And then Brick Break should be fine for this. So, if we come back here and we grab Marowak, and we make him level 68, and he's got Infiltrator. That's pretty good. With the Thick Club, we have Brick Break. Brick Break's a 2-hit KO. And what's the other one? Bone Rush. Nope. Bone Shadowbone, that's it. Shadowbone. Shadowbone's pretty good too, but Brick Break is probably the best option there. Yeah, and he's just gonna Toxic me. But I go through the Toxic. So double Brick Break. With that, I should be good. Okay. So that's gonna be... Oh, and I don't need to be Impish. I could be... What can I be? Adamant, I guess. Let's be Adamant. Okay. So we're gonna switch him to Adamant. Okay, after that... So against the Walrein, we've got our Marowak. Then against the Yanmega, we're looking at Bug Buzz, Air Slash, U-Turn, Giga Drain. I'm almost feeling like Charizard's the best thing to go against that. But it might be because the rocks are not up. That's always the scary thing. I've almost lost in the past because of that. But maybe Ninetales might even be better. Water compaction. That's a good move. Good ability. Charizard. It's the Giga Drain that's scary on this one. Naganadel? Maybe? Okay, so let's see. So if we bring in the Yanmega, looking at the Yanmega, I meant to do it here. Yanmega. And we're looking against the Charizard. My Charizard takes it out in one shot, but if it air slashes me, I'm in trouble. Because it'll be faster than me. Oh, wait. If I made myself Jolly... Is it Jolly? No, I always get it wrong. Timid then. So if I make myself Timid, then I am actually faster than it. And even if it hits me with Air Slash, if instead of Charcoal, because I don't need Charcoal, if instead of Charcoal I gave a Citrus, then my Flamethrower just takes it out. So Charizard is going to be good enough. I need to make sure that I'm timid so I'm not in a speed tie. Oh, timid is at the top. Timid. And if I... Bag... Berry, use... Citrus, give... So then Air Slash, even if it does over 50, I will heal up. And that will be very useful, obviously. So let's level up. We don't need Inferno. Charizard is then what we have. So Charizard, Citrus, Timid, perfect. With Drought Flamethrower, and but I also have Mystical Fire. Mystical Fire is enough, and Mystical Fire is probably smarter to use because then if it decides to switch into the Heliolisk or Nidoqueen, I at least weaken its special attack. So Mystical Fire is what I'm gonna do. Okay. So now we've got Charizard against the Yanmega. Charizard against the Yanmega, against the Nidoqueen, or let's check the Heliolisk. So against the Heliolisk, we've got Boomburst, Surf, Weather Ball, which should be Ice, and Volt Switch, but might be Fire if I've got the Charizard in. Huh. What's the play? What's the play? Oh, wait. I just saw something that may be causing an issue, so Marowak. I had everything set to doubles, so I just need to double check this. 68 Infiltrator, Shadow Bone, Brick Break, Okay. Against the wall rain. It changes things a bit, but not enough for it to matter. Okay, so that's okay. Or shouldn't be enough for it to matter. Then we've got the Charizard. Drought, Citrus, Flamethrower, Mystical Fire, and Timid. Against the Onmega. Then we've got Nidoqueen and Heliolisk. So let's go Heliolisk. How fast is it? Heliolisk is quite fast. Let's imagine the snow is out. If the sun is out, Flamethrower does quite a lot, but not enough to risk it. What's the play? What's the play? Is Ampharos the play? Hey Dan, appreciate it very, very much. You're the best. Hope you're having a great day. I just realized that the alert is over this, and I don't like that. So, or the image, there's an image over the alert. Hope you're having a great day, Dan. And let's, okay, so where was I? Heliolisk, Boomburst, Surf, Weather Ball, Volt Switch. Weather Ball, Surf, Boomburst, Volt Switch. Actually, let's just check the, oh yeah, I was checking the Ampharos. Ampharos, me, and 68. Okay, so the Ampharos is not great. What about if I was looking at Abomasnow? Okay, wait, actually, Ampharos might as well save the level since I changed the level. Abomasnow, level 68 against this thing. Not great. What about, oh, what about Ferrothorn? Ferrothorn might be the answer. Yeah, Ferrothorn is in the snow. Ferrothorn's definitely the answer. If I was, so as being brave, and instead of the citrus, if I went, I might keep the citrus actually. Flash Cannon, no. I like Iron Head. No, we're never going to use Explosion. Okay, so right now I'm probably Brave. And Good as Gold is really nice, so I can't get Statist. And Power Whip is what accuracy? 90. Has a chance to kill if I left leftovers on it. Leftovers in the snow. I'll probably just keep using Boom Burst even in this situation. And with the Life Orb, as long as I hit once, I'm in pretty good shape. So, okay, so I'm gonna, this is what I'm gonna bring. Leftovers, I'm gonna teach it Protect. Just make sure that Boom Burst doesn't go through Protect like Boom Burst doesn't go through Protect. Boom Burst deals massive damage, including allies. Yeah, okay. So nothing says that it doesn't say that it goes through Protect. So just to get a little bit of health back, it's probably a good idea to have Protect on. I won't need Aerial Ace this fight. And you know what? I know it's not always needed, but I'm not going to need this. I'm not going to need Willow in this fight. So I'm going to rock Protect there. And I should be good for the Heliolisk with Ferrothorn. Then I need the Nidoqueen. So the Nidoqueen is going to have Earth Power, Blizzard, Fire Blast, and Thunderbolt. So we're looking at Nidoqueen. Earth Power, Blizzard, Fire Blast, and Thunderbolt. Is going to do crazy amounts of damage in general. And so this guy, we need something that can take a hit. And it's got mad coverage. I'm almost feeling that Kangaskhan is a good mon to bring. Kangaskhan, me level 68. How much damage do I take in? So I take in, if it goes with Earth Power, which is the worst case scenario for me, it does 48.9%. Then it would be great if I learned Ice Punch. Then I want to build my Mega Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan. Mega level 68. If I had it Adamant, it gets Analytic, which is a really amazing ability. And it would have Fake Out right now. Sucker Punch, which I don't want to ever get rid of Fake Out and Sucker Punch. Drain Punch. So level 68. So Fake Out and Sucker Punch would basically do the same amount of damage, except I'd be taking less damage, which is kind of nice. What if I learned Ice Punch? I don't know if I can yet, but what if I can? Okay, so as long as my Spadef doesn't go down, then Ice Punch kind of makes sense. What about just keeping a regular Kangaskhan? Kangaskhan. And I kept a Citrus Berry, and instead of Chip Away, I've got Body Slam now. What if I was now rocking like an Ice Punch? 58 to 68. Was Body Slam about the same? 49 to 58. Okay, so we would want Ice Punch for sure. Because then I would be faster at being Adamant. I would Fake Out, Ice Punch, Sucker Punch. And that would be the win. So that's the idea there. So let's see, did I come back to Vermilion? I didn't. Okay. Let's see if I learn Ice Punch. Wrong place. This wasn't the... Oh, that's not it. Ice Punch. Yeah. Yes! Okay, Ice Punch big over Body Slam for now. And that's gonna be my answer. Ice Punch and, whoops. Kanga. And with Kanga, I need to give it a Citrus Berry. Okay, with the Citrus Berry, we're now good. And let's grab something that I think is probably just a good addition. Good neutral-like addition to the team would be... You know what? Having another Fake Out Mon is always a good idea. So we'll do that. And that'll be the team for Luca. Whoops. Tyrantrum. Oh. Oh yeah, that's a Sharpedo that I need. Okay, so here's our battle. And we're gonna do it. So we started off, let's just make sure I bring this in properly. So we've got Hariyama, me against the Piloswine. And our calculations, I feel like I remember them not being level 65, being more like level 62 or something. But as long as I have a black belt on, which I do, I take it out in one shot with close combat. So this is going to be the play. So I don't even have to worry about it. What is happening? Okay. See, it is level 63. Okay. So I'm going to just straight up close combat. It takes it out. And if they switch into anything, that's okay. Okay. Why waste the time? So Nidoqueen was Kangaskhan. I took the Thunderbolt. Now I Fake Out. Now I Ice Punch. Oh, nice. That's great. And I'm actually faster, right? Kangaskhan. Me against Nidoqueen. I am faster, so because I'm faster, I'm just gonna Drain Punch and get like the 1 health back. But still, you never know. If I survive on 1, that's gonna be exactly what I want, or what is the cause of it. Hey Luke, how you doing today? Thank you so much, Luke. I really appreciate it. Oh, Trigger Happy. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we're looking at Heliolisk. So Heliolisk, and when we've got Heliolisk going, it's gonna go for, I'm at 123. Ooh. I'm at 123, so I'm at 51%. It's definitely going for Boom Burst, which is okay. We want to bring in our... wait, it's in the snow, in case that changes anything. It doesn't. We have this. Doing really well, doing really well. So we're in, I'm in Canada, so I have a day off of work, so that's great. It's Thanksgiving for us here. Where are you? Are you in Canada as well? And Boom Burst is gonna be what we see, but we take it out in one shot. Perfect. What are we looking at? Yanmega. Yanmega, we don't have the stones, so we said that this was the way. You're in the States. Nice. Hockey fan, I'm assuming. Mystical Fire is the safe play with this. Yeah. Just in case they switched. So now we've got Charizard. My Charizard out against the Walrein. And when we're looking at the Walrein here, it does 40 to 48%. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it very much. We're in the States, yeah. Yeah, so hockey, I just got something. Actually, my wife just got something. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But look at this. It's a signed Austin Matthews. I'm not a Maple Leafs fan, but hey, we take it. So I'm thinking of framing it. He's an amazing player anyways, so might be nice to have. Do I even want to risk Walrein? I don't think I even want to risk Walrein, to be honest with you. What's my Charizard at? 148. Let's play if it gets a crit. So if it gets a crit, it can kill me with a crit. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, so basically we ended up going to a charity event and we ended up doing a it was a run for the cure, basically, for mental health. And she put her name into the raffle, and she ended up, actually she's not a hockey fan at all, so she didn't want the number one prize, which happened to be this, along with some hockey cards and stuff. She didn't want it. She wanted the number 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. She wanted the number 1 prize, and they didn't let her trade down. So quite unfortunate for her. Probably seeing a toxic come in here. Okay, substitute. That's okay. It's okay because I have Infiltrator, so I go right through. There we go. Beautiful. We are gonna call that fight. Now we need to prepare for the next one. So the next one is going to be they're back-to-back fights. I have to remember that. So let's fly back before I accidentally get into a fight that I don't want to be in, because I've done that before. So we're looking at Darm first. So Darmanitan. And it is the Galarian Darmanitan with Justin. Camper Justin. Again, I don't think that's the level. Thank you so much, Rather. I appreciate it very, very much. All right, and now when we're looking at this, so Darm, level 65. It's got a choice scarf, which is kind of unfortunate. But U-turn, Flare Blitz, Icicle Crash, Earthquake. My Charizard actually is probably the way to go. It looks like Charizard's the way to go there. Because it can't Earthquake me. Flamethrower takes it out. And switching into anything else would be okay for me. So it's looking like Charizard is the way to go. And what if I Mega'd it? Just out of curiosity. So I changed my Charizard. Because the problem is a crit will take me out. So if I change my Charizard to a Mega X, level 68, imagining, does the snow come right back out? No, it doesn't matter anyways. So it won't have Earthquaked because it won't see that I'm doing that, and Icicle Crash will do a lot less damage. And then if I Flamethrower, then Flamethrower still kills even if the sun goes away. I don't know if the sun goes away when it's one of these types of things. And if I was a timid nature with, I don't even remember what my ability is when I turn into a Charizard. Let's see. I think it was a pretty useless ability, to be fair, if I remember correctly. And summary. Oh yeah, Quark Drive. So pretty useless. Well, not useless if I can get into that kind of situation, but useless in general. It's very niche, I should say. So, yeah, doing a Nuzlocke. So I'm doing a Radical Red Nuzlocke. I've randomized the encounters and the abilities. So I have a bit of a death box that's coming up. 2 of these were really, really bad deaths. These 3 were unlucky against Giovanni. This one was a pretty bad death too. And I've got a couple of star players. So some of those star players are potentially this Silvally will be a star player if I could get to Cinnabar. I just beat Sabrina. Then I've got a Protein Hydreigon, which is really, really massive. The rest are like pretty good. So I don't have a bad box. I don't have much in the way of water, so not sure how that's gonna go later on anyways, or ground. Really, for that matter. So it's gonna make things difficult, but hey, it is what it is. We want to be able to, as much as possible, break the snow. So that's why I was thinking Charizard as a lead is probably the best play. Then Aurora Veil won't be able to come up from the Frostlass. And if I have the Charizard X, then it won't do as much damage. And I have Quark Drive as an ability. Quark. Okay. So that's going to be okay. I'm going to do that against the Darm. Then I need to figure out the rest, basically. So against the Sand Slash, let's just store everything. Ideally against the Sand Slash, I'm going to be using some sort of fighting move. And I think that Hariyama might be the way to go again, actually. So if I had Hariyama against the Sand Slash, and I went with against the Alolan Sand Slash, definitely close combat takes it out. It doesn't do anything in terms of massive damage to me. Even if it SDs and goes +2, it won't kill me. So that's definitely the way to go against that. And what I can do is, since I'm quad effective, it is Focus Sash, so I fake out first turn to break the Sash. And then I teach it, it should learn Drain Punch to get a lot of that health back. Yes, it does. Perfect. Drain Punch over... A knockoff might be useful. Heavy Slam. I don't think I'm going to need Heavy Slam, to be fair. Okay. So Heavy Slam gone. So that's going to be very good. So I'm starting off Charizard against the Darm. Then I'm going against the Sand Slash. And I'm going against the... I'm going to have my Hariyama against that. Then I have the Conch as well. And the Conch, I haven't decided what's going to fight the Conch. Then I've got... What else do I have to fight? So then it goes straight in to fighting the Frostlass. And I will be starting with Charizard out because I have to. It's a back-to-back battle. Let me check my Charizard being the timid nature that he is. Does he outspeed Frostlass? Probably not. Frostlass is pretty quick. No, I don't outspeed Frostlass. I don't outspeed Frostlass, that's okay. If it is actually level 63 instead, no, I still don't outspeed it. So that's okay. So I'm probably going to want to switch then. I'll put it back to level 65. Rather calc with it being at an over level and having a little bit of wiggle room. So we're looking Shadow Ball, Blizzard, Freeze Dry, and it won't be using Aurora Veil. So if I switch to... How would Ninetales do? If I had Ninetales, I haven't created, I've never leveled it up. But if I had Ninetales level 68 with, I don't know what it'll have, but let's say Flamethrower at the very least. Flamethrower, if I made it modest, I made it modest with water compaction. It would do okay. It would do okay. I probably would also... Oh no, I can't use quick attack. What about my Kangaskhan, actually? Okay, Kangaskhan is then the other option. So Kangaskhan, if I just left it my regular Kangaskhan. My Sucker Punch would do a lot of damage. Double Sucker Punch would be pretty good. Double, I'm just gonna do that. Double Sucker Punch, let's not go crazy with whatever we're doing. So against the Frostlass will be... Oh no, that won't work. That won't work. Now that I'm thinking about it, that won't work. So this might be the... I might have to bring Ninetales, actually. So if I go to Ninetales... I'm not sure if the sun is going to stay or not. So if I give it charcoal, then if the sun, even if the sun doesn't stay, we're in the snow. Even if the sun doesn't stay, then I'll be able to win that. So with Flamethrower. So we level that up. Oh, oops. Gotta hate these Stone Evils, but love them at the same time that they don't learn anything. Okay, Flamethrower was there. So, Flamethrower, sure. Then we want to hopefully learn something else. Would be nice if it could learn something else. Sure. It could become useful, or it could be useful. Potentially. Scorching Sands. Won't be useful here, but could eventually be useful. I'd rather have Baby Doll Eyes for now. Okay, so... Item give... We're gonna give it the charcoal. If I could find it, there we go. I did give you, yeah, timid. Okay, and then I need to give you the modest nature. Perfect. Okay, so then Ninetales for Frostlass, then Ninetales. Then I gotta go with Conk. Conkeldurr is annoying because it's got Thunder Punch, Knockoff, and then some fighting moves. So how do we counter this thing? Thunder Punch, knockoff, and fighting moves. Probably Nidoqueen. So export just in case. Nidoqueen. My Nidoqueen, level 68. We're going to have it probably be modest. Because with download, it's going to get the boost to special. It doesn't do a lot. I don't do a lot, but it doesn't do a lot to me either. Okay, for now we're going to start off with that. What about Pinsir? Pinsir could be good. Actually, where do I get the Pinsir rights? Because that would be really nice. Mega Stones and Z Crystals. Pinsir. Route 6 southwest of the pond. Let's go get that. Wherever Route 6 is. Route 4, Route 9, Route 5, Route 6. Oh, right up above us. Perfect. Oh, I can't even get it. Dang. I need to get through first. Okay. So Queenie, it might be the best option to at least do some damage. Knockoff does a decent amount, so if I actually just took the item off and made it that I have no item, I'm probably actually in a better position in terms of damage that it does. Okay, I'm gonna take the item off. And does it learn something? Oh, Reflect could be interesting to use. And then if I give it something else, does it learn like Psychic or something? That would be pretty cool. Learns Power Up Punch. Not that I'm using that. Volt Switch, Pluck, Aerial Ace, Poison Jab, Scald, Sleep Talk, Rock Slide. It doesn't learn it. Thunderbolt it learns. Protect it has. Giga Drain it doesn't learn. What about even then Swalot? Wait, so Earth Power is probably just the best thing to use, so I'll get rid of Flamethrower and give it Earth Power back. And we'll call that that. Okay, so that's a potential. For now, we'll have Nidoqueen in there, Nidoqueen. And then we need Walrein. Not Walrein, we need Arctozolt. Arctozolt, so Electric and and ice. What does Arctozolt even have? Arctozolt, Bolt Beak, Blizzard, Low Kick, Stone Edge. Ugh. So can't do that. Can put, maybe not. Does Crophagrigus even make sense? If I brought Crophagrigus, level 68. Even actually knockoff doesn't do a lot when I do this, and so then if I were to willow it, that's interesting too. But anyways, Arctozolt. And Arctozolt actually does a decent amount of damage to me. Eesh. Arctozolt does quite a decent amount. What about... What about Arctozolt against Infernape? Arctozolt against Infernape is the way to go. Okay. I have a black belt. That's fine. What if it is snowing for whatever reason? The snow comes back. Then he's faster and I'm not fine. Okay. Well, I'm going to play that the snow doesn't come back because I don't think it does. And I'm going to level up Frank here. The Crophagrigus, and the Crophagrigus is going to be like my pivot for things. Destiny Bond? That could be interesting. As like a just way to last minute try to save myself. Cool. And I'm purposely not bringing Hariyama, and Arctozolt is going to be Infernape. There we go. Okay. So let's do that battle. Oh, I forgot to turn that off. Run. Okay, we battled you. Iron, don't need that. Although we need to take our vitamins. Okay. Alright, so Charizard we have first. Yeah. Charizard and we transform is the idea. Let's go. Okay, so first what we do is fight Mega Flamethrower. Oh, that's pretty good actually. So now that I'm here and I've got Charizard against the Conch, Air Slash. Oh, oops, it's Mega Charizard. Yeah, it worked out. So this should be good. Got the burn worked out, took out the conch. I planned too much for this anyway. So now I'm just gonna flamethrower. Because it shouldn't have anything that does anything great to me. Now I need to make sure that this thing is not actually going to kill me. Or put me in a bad situation. So I've got my Charizard X. Against the Sandslash. Yeah, very cool. I really like that this is the game's trying to let me get a little bit further. Level 63. Okay, so I am faster than it. I didn't realize that Alolan Sandslash was so slow. But okay, we'll take it. Okay, so now I'm at 148 health. 148 health. Okay, so a level 63 Darm. So it was trying to get me into range is what it was trying to do. So level 63 with Earthquake, I'm in range. So that's the problem here. So he's going to Earthquake. And I don't really have a great switch. How does my Cofagrigus do? Cofagrigus level 68. Oh, I take it. I take it. Okay, so Cofagrigus is the play. Because it should be going Earthquake. Now, if I can, it'll be really, really great if I could get a Willow off. 85 accuracy, come on. Of course I miss. Okay, so Cofagrigus, I need to see if it's something that I need to let go. So Hariyama. I think I need to let Cofagrigus go. So this is the thing. So Hariyama can kill it in one shot. But if I take an Earthquake, what do I have as I have the black belt, I think. Yeah. If I would have only had leftovers, that would have been perfect. Okay. I have to let Cofagrigus go, unfortunately. Unfortunately. If I would have been able to get that Willow off, it wouldn't have been the case. But it is what it is. And if I wouldn't have been afraid of the conch, then that would have been something else too. But, oh well. And let's see, actually, Drain Punch. Drain Punch. Drain Punch takes it out, so I get as much health back as possible. Yeah. At least I get something back for my troubles, right? Health for the next fight. That's really unfortunate that I missed that. Very unfortunate. Okay, so now we're up against, so we have Charizard, and I actually have more health than I originally planned to have. So Charizard, just my regular Charizard, let's say, against the Frostlass. And so I'm going to be slower, that's for sure. But it does, I'm at 148 health. And Blizzard only does, so I'm at 72%, and Blizzard only does 48%, and if it crits, it does exactly the amount of damage. But we're looking at Blizzard while I'm in the sun. I'm not going to switch. I'm just going to Flamethrower, and that's it. Blizzard I avoided. So Blizzard should have been lower accuracy if I recall. No, maybe that's Hurricane. But Blizzard was the only thing with a crit that it would see the kill. So made sense that it went for that. But what is it? 1 in 16 for a crit and 1 in and 2 in 3 that it hits. So I'll take those odds. Now I'm looking at Arctozolt. Arctozolt against me while I'm in the sun, so the Slush Rush is not happening, so I'm faster, and Flamethrower just takes it out. There we go. Unfortunate that the Cofagrigus had to take a hit, but hey, it is what it is. What is my wife saying to me? Okay. Okay, and who's next now? So next we're getting into Sun teams, which is a little bit unfortunate. Next, we're getting into Sun teams. Let's go back. And we need to kill off the Cofagrigus. If I'd have had a Citrus Berry, I might have been able to live. I shouldn't have played around the knockoff. Okay, but I did. You live and you learn. Salutations. Okay, now we need to look at... We're looking at the Gliscor. So the Gliscor is U-Turn Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Dual Wing Beat with a Toxic Orb because it has Poison Heal. So we want to make sure that we can get our Ice Beam off, ideally, and that we could be faster than a Gliscor. So Gliscor, and this is Birdkeeper Sebastian, and it's saying level 66. It might actually be level 64, but that's okay. We're not gonna fret the small stuff. How is Kangaskhan? Is Kangaskhan... If I made my Kangaskhan Jolly... Eek. Wait. If I made my... Mega Kangaskhan, because Mega Kangaskhan's a little bit faster, right? So Mega Kangaskhan, if I made my Mega Kangaskhan Jolly, then I would be faster. And if I'm faster and I fake out Ice Punch, I may kill. I have a very high probability of killing, but not 100%. So That's okay. You know what? Oh no, never mind. I was thinking that I made that I threw, but no, my Charizard was Mega'd. Okay, so with my Charizard being the way, or with that being the way that it is, let me make sure before I do anything that I do switch to a Jolly Nature. Come on, Big Mom. Jolly. And that I give it the Kangaskhanite. Give the Kangaskhanite. Okay, next. So against the Gliscor, we have Kanga. And against the, so we've got a Charizard that we need to contend with. We've got a Togekiss that we need to fight. And we've got a Tropius. Okay. So that's quite rough. Quite rough indeed. The Gliscor might switch out, but then anything that's taking an Ice Punch, I'm pretty happy with. Even the Charizard, it'll be neutral, so it's not a bad thing. It's definitely not a bad thing. Okay, then we need something that can fight the. Let's look at the Tropius. So the Tropius. Of course, actually my Mega Kangaskhan is perfect for it. My Mega Kangaskhan is actually perfect for it. Okay, so I think that having the Kanga for that is good. Kangaskhan, I just can't use it for other things. Fire Blast and Air Slash from the is what the Togekiss has. But I kind of want also potentially actually to get rid of the Sun, because getting rid of the Sun would be very useful. And the only thing I have to really get rid of the Sun is this guy. So I kind of want to find a way to bring Swalot into everything that's coming through. How does Swalot do? Swalot do, it's level 68 with, I haven't done that, but it has Primordial Sea. And so it does really well. It does really well, actually, against the Tropius. If I give, like, let's say, Sludge Bomb. Yeah, so Sludge Bomb's okay. Let's just do that, and let's give it, I don't know, a Citrus. Okay, how does it do against... let's make it Modest. Modest. So right now I'm looking at the Swalot. So making it Modest is fine. If I put it up against the Togekiss instead, just out of curiosity more than anything, if I put it up against the Togekiss, Air Slash does decent damage, but if I read a Fire Blast, that could be good. And then getting the Sludge Bomb off. How much does... Then if I had the Rain, And then I brought like Nidoqueen in. Nidoqueen's a pretty good counter to the Togekiss. So I'm thinking that this is something that I want to bring because Nidoqueen against the... Actually, it's not as good of a counter as I thought. Oh, whoops. My Nidoqueen level 68. Okay, it's a pretty good counter. It's a pretty decent counter. It's not perfect, but it's pretty decent. And with a Citrus Berry, it should be good. So let's give both of these guys a Citrus. Oh, my dog's crying, dreaming, crying in his sleep. That's unfortunate. Oops, where am I going? Seem to be losing it a little bit. Not use. Give. Okay, now I need to find a way to take on the Charizard. That's the big problem. And why the Charizard is a big problem is because while I have my Kangaskhan out, most likely we're gonna see Charizard coming out. What is Charizard? Charizard X. Whoops. Charizard. And if I'm looking at Charizard X, it's weak to Rock, Dragon, and Ground. Eek. Okay. You know what I didn't look at, which I should look at? Is this guy. What can he learn? And how fast is he? Because if he's better against the Gliscor, and I have the Hydreigon at level 68. If I made him timid, he's faster than the Gliscor. And so now the idea is if he learns something like Ice Beam, that would be really cool. I'm not sure he does though. Oh, but he learns Hidden Power. And I could probably make Hidden Power Ice. Let's just see. Hidden Power Ice. Hidden Power Ice should be able to kill, I would think. Yeah. Hidden Power Ice kills. But if I could learn like Ice Beam, that would be extra great. He doesn't learn it. Okay, so Hidden Power. We don't need Flamethrower in this. We don't need Hyper Voice really either. So then we need to make sure that this guy is timid, just because. And actually then the other thing to consider, so because then if he's ice type, the best thing most likely to bring in is either the Charizard or the Togekiss. Either way, they're going to use a fire move. They should use a fire move. If they do, then I bring in Bella, Primordial Sea, and weaken them. But I need to make sure that I keep my Bella alive. I can't sacrifice it because it's going to be very important, I would say, for Blaine. Unless I get some great encounters, of course. So let's... And then I keep my big mom that could come in and fake out and do whatever shenanigans she needs to do. So let's see. Who is it that I could change the hidden power with? Because then I would have gone hidden power and had a fairy move too. No, that's not it. No. Yeah. Are you interested? Yeah. So let's do this and let's bring it to ice. Hidden power to ice. Is that okay? Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So with hidden power ice, hidden power ice expert belt makes it so that I take out the Gliscor in one shot, being timid. Great. So I'm switching the Gliscor to be against my Hydreigon. The Tropius can be against, I said, the Swalot. The Togekiss, we could start off with Nidoqueen. But Togekiss can always be dangerous. So, actually, how's Naganadel? So let's export, let's save that. Oh, I want to make sure that I have Dragon Pulse back. Move relearn. So Dragon Pulse to get this back over Hyper Voice, I would say. This way, my Hydreigon against the Charizard. What's his name again? Charizard Sebastian. So, because if he just switches in, I'm faster being as a timid, and with the not black glasses, but with the expert belt. So if I get a clean switch in, I'm actually faster as long as he wouldn't have Dragon Danced, and that means that I get the kill. So it's an okay way to do it. And I've got Big Mom always as something that can be used to go like fake out Sucker Punch. So I get some priority there. I think to be safe as well, what I want to bring is I want to bring the Lycanroc, because we're looking at a lot of flying mons, right? And having the Lycanroc with Accelerock is going to be could be really crucial, especially if I see that Charizard popping off and going with the Dragon Dances. So we're going to do that. And let me do the calcs for that though. So if I did have the Lycanroc, my Lycanroc is being at level 68 with Accelerock and Rock Slide, let's say, against the Charizard with a Hard Stone. With a Hard Stone, I'm doing 42 to 52%. So that's not bad. And I'm not dying to one attack if it didn't do anything. So So that's actually pretty decent. And how do I do against the Togekiss? The Togekiss... Against the Togekiss, I'm doing basically the same amount of damage, but I do outspeed, and outspeeding it means that Rock Slide doesn't kill, guaranteed, but it does pretty well, and if it does decide to Thunder Wave me, then I can always go for the Excel Rock and hope that I don't get parried, because then it'll probably go for Roost right after. So Tramp is going to be... but we don't want the Shaka. We want the Hard Stone. It's important. Okay. And then I want something... I need a +1. I need an actual counter for the Charizard if I could. That'll just make everything a lot better. And I was originally debating Naganadel, but might have to be... I don't think I have a counter for the Charizard. That's the problem. I don't have an actual counter. Then I might need a sacrificial lamb. Yeah, I need something that I could bring to sacrifice. Jinx is going to be the potential sacrificial lamb. I'm hoping that I don't need to go to that extent, but if I do, then I'd rather lose a Jinx than no. Freezing Glare. Attack does physical damage, so let's get rid of that. Okay, so that's going to be the play at the plate. And we're going to go just that route. Okay. Yep, that's going to be the team for this. Poke Rider. Oh, Route 13. Let's do the battle first. No, let's get the encounter first. We get the encounter first. Do I have Thunder Wave? Move Relearn. We want to make sure that we have Thunder Wave. We could get rid of Discharge for now. Not PC. And if we switch, move Relearn, and we give it Sleep Powder back over Protect. Let's get our One on the hook. Okay, Infernape we already have. I'll try a couple more times. Corsola. Okay, that's not great. But I got a water rock. Could be useful, I guess. Give it a random name. Okay, so we are bringing Shaman out. Can't believe I got a Corsola screen cleaner. Ugh. But continue box operations, and we want Swalot in. Everyone's level 68. Let's give it a survive the fire. Okaberry. There we go. Okay. Pokemon, and we're going for it. Level 64. Okay, so Hidden Power Ice takes it out. So we're not dealing with Stealth Rocks. That's pretty big. Now, we've got the Togekiss. And so we've got the Togekiss. Whoops, we've got our Hydreigon. That is up against the Togekiss in the sun. But currently we've got currently we're an ice type. Why does it say Dragon Pulse does nothing? Okay, so this is a great opportunity to bring in Bella, because it should be going Fire Blast every time. And so going Bella... Oh, it went a T-Wave. That's okay. So now we're going to Sludge Bomb. And we're going to Sludge Bomb again. And we'll go for it again, and it didn't work. Okay, so now... Since it's going Air Slash, I'm going to... I have the Lycanroc out now, and I am faster, right? So I am faster, and with the Hardstone level 68, apparently I didn't save that, I take it out. So Rock Slide is safe and a free kill. Should have switched earlier. I got greedy. Okay, so now we've got the Tropius. Custom set. Sorry. Against the Lycanroc. I kind of survive, but it's not worth staying in. So I think that the Kanga is now my best bet. I take it well. I'm faster. So I'm going to switch. So I'm going to go Kangaskhan. Oh, interesting. Okay, so now I'm going to... If I look at my Mega Kangaskhan... I am faster, and Ice Punch just kills. So Mega and Ice Punch. Because the sun's not up. I made a mistake. I was supposed to... I made a big mistake there. Eek. I'm gonna survive, but I made a big mistake. I forgot it had the sash. So now I Sucker Punch. No, I'm faster. So now I Drain Punch to take the 1 health. You never know. Okay, and now I'm up against Charizard. So, Charizard... X. So... it's so dangerous. Charizard X. I'm at 169. So I'm out of range, actually. And so... Oh, and it's level 63. So that might make a difference. So actually Drain Punch is going to be my best bet because it's going to be neutral as soon as it megas. I'll get a little bit of health back. I'm faster. It will likely be going for Flare, Dragon Dance, so that it can outspeed next. Oh, I'm not faster, but it doesn't see the kill, so it'll likely be going for Dragon Dance so that it sees the kill next turn. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Drain Punch. And he did D-Dance. Oh, oh, yeah, I wasn't Adamant. I went, Jolly. Export. Okay, so now he outspeeds. He's +1, and he's +1. Okay, so now he outspeeds. He's going for Flare Blitz. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do he has to be going for Flare Blitz. But is risking Bella worth it? That's the question. How much does my Jinx take? Jinx level 68. I think, I don't know what I have it as, but whatever. And its item is the Oka. Wow. Okay, so the item is the Oka Berry. You know what? Let it just do the recoil damage. Yeah, just switch. Just switch. Just do it. Really? It saw the kill. Okay, freeze glare. Oka won't do anything in this. +2 speed, +2. Oka won't save me. Okay. So that's decent damage. Now, if I went to Kangaskhan, my Mega, and I did Fake Out Sucker Punch, I win. And that's why we had that here. Fake Out? What? Whoa, 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 what? My thing is saying 25 to 30%. It's calculating because I've got analytic. Let's see. It's calculating because I've got analytic. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, because Fake Out and Sucker Punch, it should automatically... Okay, that means that this is going to do 22 to 26%. Is it worth the risk? Is it worth the risk? Or do I want to sacrifice something else? You know what? No. No, I need the Swalot. I need the Swalot. I said it. I have to risk it. How much does the Lycanroc take? Let's see. Lycanroc. Me. Level 68. Yeah, I don't take a Flare Blitz. I don't take a +2 Flare Blitz. So I'm definitely getting out of this fight. I think what's more important, the Lycanroc or the Kangaskhan? That's kind of the question. Or the Nidoqueen. Download Nidoqueen is pretty massive. Could be good against like Bruno. Make a Kangaskhan. My Kangaskhan is pretty good. You know what? The Charizard is probably just gonna go... What fights am I looking at soon? You know what? I think that it is more beneficial to have the Lycanroc, and I'm just gonna have to hope that Sucker Punch takes it. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, it was close. Okay, so I lost Jinx, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna fly back, and I'm gonna call it there for the day. When we come back, we're going to continue, or when I come back, we're going to continue. I'm going to need to finish that route. I think we just have a couple of battles left there. Oh, more than a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 battles. We're going to get a couple of encounters. That's going to be really good. Then we're going to end up being at where we could fight Koga and Brendan. So those are going to be rough, but we're going to have to do what we have to do. Hopefully we can get something like a fairy type or something that'll help there. Anyways, I'm going to call that there. And I really appreciate all of the support that I got today. And I hope you have a great